He was lucky to have woken up to such a large clatter. The first one hadn't even roused him. Ollie was so used to machinery whirring loudly in his ear that it would take something special to truly jostle him awake. But the second one, a mix of cans and shattering glass he had set up over the course of an hour the night prior, just inside the patio door, was close enough to where he was resting, leaned up near an old oaken bookcase, magazine in hand, that when the large empty whiskey bottle shattered on the kitchen tile floor, Ollie shot up to his feet, his eyes darting side to side. Then followed the now all too familiar guttural groan mixed with the thick liquid stuck inside its throat as it stumbled over the mess it just made. Ollie didn't give it a second thought before he rolled up his magazine and shoved it in his back pocket, wrapping his hands around his axe and sliding out a cracked window nearby. The damp grass gave a misty crunch as Ollie landed heavily, while the full moon illuminated more than a few silhouettes slowly walking this way, like a gaggle of drunken workers all kicked out of the bar at the same time. That loud crash would have definitely caught all their attention, and as Ollie eyed a single-family home at the end of the street, the loss of his safety here meant another opportunity had opened up. And with a deep breath and a few short steps, Ollie too vanished into the darkness. It has been 2 years since my last Zomboid series, back when the animation beta came out. And now, after 2 years of development, does Build 41 officially release, and alongside it, not only a bunch of bug fixes, but a whole new audio system, 3D items, and most importantly, multiplayer. I've been so excited to bring this to you since this has dropped, and it's been a little while coming since the holidays showed up and then I ended up getting sick. But now that multiplayer is here, and I have a server up and running for a bunch of players, I'm ready to tell a new Zomboid story. One where, in the end, he won't be the only one inhabiting this world. Not by a long shot. And those he comes across could be friend or foe. This is the story of Ollie Bao. Hello everybody and welcome back to Project Zomboid. It has been a very long time since I've said that, and we are immediately in a situation where I need to move. I am, like I said, I'm excited to be back. And there's a lot to talk about with our current situation, where we've started, and why we're playing again. It has been 2 years since the last time I have played, and the last time we did play, I said I would boot the game up on the next big update. And after 2 years, the next update has come. Zomboid has released Build 41 and along with it, multiplayer. And what you're seeing isn't a single player game. I rented out a server, and I've given that server information to a bunch of people, friends, other YouTubers and streamers. And basically what we have here is a brand new game that is just started with all the vanilla settings, but with the potential to be running into people, friends and the like. And RP, of course, is encouraged for all those who will be playing with me. And we're going to be telling a Zomboid story, just as we always have in the past. But this time, other than solo episodes, you'll also get co-op episodes with Dean, maybe some special episodes with other friends or not. Or you could just see me running into them. There's also a brand new city. Louisville is finally in the game, and while we can't start in Louisville, we will find our way there. It's just not part of the options. You actually have to make a road trip out. So we are currently in Muldrow right now, and our dear character Ollie is having a rough start. There's suffice to say, it's vanilla Zomboid at its beginning is extremely rough. I also have an axe. I was supposed to have turned that off. For now, I'm just going to keep this. It might be worth hanging on. It's not like it's going to win us the game or anything, but I thought I turned off all starting items, but apparently that alone I did not. Right now, our dear Ollie was caught in a house looking for food, desperate for some sort of safety, ended up finding an axe, we'll say, and had to make his way out almost immediately. We also have a backpack right here that we might want to try and take, though. There is a risk associated with doing so. You're also going to notice brand new sounds. That's another big part of update 41. Soundscapes has, or I think that's what it's called, has moved in and basically redid the entire thing. I'd like to move this basically. And now sounds are so much crunchier and so nastier, and I love it. Unfortunately, not only can we not get that backpack right now, oh, there's a gnome, a lot of new items as well. We are sweating, we're exerting ourselves, and while our character is and does have a history as a mechanic, it's just not enough. This is going to be a harsh start, and I'd be eager to see when we start seeing some safe houses popping up from friends, how people end up finding their safety here in Muldrow, if they even stay in Muldrow. I'm excited to run across my friends. I'm excited to see what kind of story this is going to bear for us. Regardless, though, it is so good to be back into Zomboid and be playing a new build that the devs I know are insanely proud of and they should be proud of, but also that brings the possibility for so many more unique stories. And I already know, because of this has been out for a while now, Zomboid has come across quite a bit more success having launched with build 41 with multiplayer. So kudos to obviously Indie Stone and all my friends over there and stuff. I am so excited to see you guys have the success you well deserve, and I am excited to be back playing. All right, you are probably like, oh, I know where we are. Yeah, this is a very typical place, this medical thing. In fact, if it's possible, let's see if we can get inside. I just want to make sure we have no alarms. Zombies are so much more weird sounding, and I absolutely love it. All right, let's get inside. And I want to close this so they can't come in behind us. And I'll also close the curtain. The sounds are so good, man. Holy crap. Okay, let's quickly drink. If there's anything we can grab. Here, let's wear this medical mask. If there's anything that we can grab just to hold some water, I'll be happy. These are all very valuable. That's a nice looking new thing there. All right, we're just gonna grab all this because it's gonna be very, very lightweight. But we have to be very careful here because I know in the front there's probably gonna be some zombies. So let's just be very careful. Okay, we're good. Books. Cooking for beginners. Okay, we have to go. Oh, shit. I want the wipes. Maybe we can actually, like... Here. Let's go around the window if we can. We've got a mission. I'd like this medical place to be kind of safe. I don't know how many we have. It could be on the inside too. Oh my god. Oh, yep. Okay, they have jump scares now. You know what? Time to go. Oh, baby. Ollie takes a deep breath as his heart stops to pound. Grasping the axe with sweaty palms, he looks over his shoulder, only to realize what potential hope he had in getting some spare supplies only is going to end up being whatever he can take and running with it with just a handful. Getting into a crouching position, we see a police officer up there, but we're going to quickly take a sharp turn into this neighborhood here, and that place is going to have to be just not played with. We cannot mess around. Okay. We're all right. Honestly, it looks like a lot of the noise being generated by the kind of the small horde is gonna end up drawing a majority of them. Okay, they're coming. They're kind of staggering slowly, but we're gonna keep pushing forward. We gotta play it calm, but we gotta start taking some zombies out. We have to start clearing out some room for ourselves. So here we go. Couple Zeds so we can maybe take this house. A whiff like that is so punishing. Not only is it going to exert me more. Oh god. Not only is it going to exert me more, but the animation that follows is also problematic. Okay, just you. We're going to go. Dude, the audio is so much better now. I love it. It goes such a long way. Okay. Couple of zombies. No problem. We're doing all right. We have a cooking show. Here's the other risk. The alarms. But Ollie sees potential here. Okay, this is good actually. We want him coming out the window. Oh! Absolutely beautiful. We'll get a watch on. We'll at least know the time of day. Okay. Ollie thinks for a minute. Looking into the windows, he realized if there's just the one, it's not a big deal. Oof. But if there's more than one, then we're in... Oh. Okay. There's more than one. Not only is there more than one, there's like a bunch. But it looks like it was some sort of potential safe house. Back up. This axe is maybe not going to serve us as long as I initially would have liked. Oof, this is scary. We're going to get a push in. Stay down. Methodical. Oh, that's what we want. We want that digital watch. Okay. 77 degrees and it's July. So now we have an idea of what time it is. Now the way this should work is, the way I have the server set up rather, is that if there's no players online, the server should pause. Okay. We're moving. A lot of alcohol. We're going to close this. Okay. Shh. First and foremost, we're going to secure this place, at least temporarily. Let's not worry about looting. And let's just worry about our exit options and our safety. We're going to take a drink. Also, by the way, there's a freaking map system in the game now, and I'm so happy. Ah, I'm so happy. Now, we can't draw on the map unless we find pens or pencils, which is great. But just so you know, there is a map system now. And that's just so, so, so nice. Okay. I'm gonna do one of these. And you might be wondering why. And the hope is that if there's zombies in the other room, they get attracted to the sound and start moving closer to it and start banging on the door. And if we don't hear any banging, while I'm not sold on the idea that we are 100% safe, and neither is Ollie, it at the very least makes me feel a little bit more comfortable before moving in. Also, I love the new 3D objects. You can decorate things a lot easier now. It's really, really nice. I'm gonna rip up this clothing to have a couple makeshift bandages on us. And there is a towel in here. And honestly, we don't need a bunch, but having a single towel just to dry us off can help. All right. The house itself is clear and Ollie is feeling relatively confident in that. The sweat. Oh my God! The jump scares, Doe. The jump scares. On the ground. We probably didn't clear out around the house well enough. Excuse me, sir. Let's put him on the ground. A police officer with a gun on his back is extremely nice. Okay. Looks like our dear old world. Can we put this on our back? Yeah. Has gifted us something. A gift of weaponry and potentially some actual good police gear. So I'm going to take this clothing in and I want to wash these. So I'm just going to bring these in. We might wear some of these. I'd love to repair some of them too. We're carrying a bit of a heavy load, but I'm actually thrilled with our current situation. We're gonna move in and we're probably gonna spend some time here. Sleeping, since this is multiplayer, sleeping is not necessary, as it would not really do us any good. It would just make things more difficult to play in general, and I don't want that for other people. So we're not gonna, but we should still have electricity and power. It looks like there was some soup. Yes, so let's load in our dirty clothing and do a load of laundry real quick. Nothing's broken, luckily. We should be all right. Okay, it's super fucking loud. But we're gonna put on all the other stuff. And we're gonna slowly basically turn into a cop. We'll have a nice cop uniform and nobody will know that we're not or weren't once police. Yo, that thing is so effing loud. Let's go outside. Let's do a quick search. Yeah, we can hear it here. It doesn't seem like the sound carries all that far. Oh my god, there's a fucking generator in here. Yo, bro. Yeah, everything's really well stocked. But that's fine. We kind of want to leave things well stocked. Again, I'm more used to having a lot more extreme starting conditions, but again, this is multiplayer, so we want to make sure things are relatively well stocked. But we have a place that we definitely don't want to let go. Not right now. We don't have a backpack, actually. That's what we really want, is a backpack. Let's finish having Ollie searching the back door. We have a couple VHSs. 3 deaths and a divorce. Dude, that story is that's the story of Ollie's life. Like, no doubt. All right. Can I sit in these yet? No. We can't quite sit in chairs. That'll come one day. Nothing in the fridge. A couple frozen foods, which we may just eat. And honestly, can we get rid of this frickin' body? And just bring him out here. I don't want a body, like, stinking the place up. Just gotta let the corpse on the ground. Oh, that's what it was. I'd put my axe away and I thought I picked up the corpse. Whoops. All right, we got soup here, it looks like. Pot of fresh stew uncooked. We can just cook up the stew, I think. I hope this is cooking. We actually have ourselves a steak. Maybe... Let's turn that off. Oh, there it is. We'll eat half of the pork chop right now. Drink. Okay, it looks like our clothing are done being washed. We're gonna move all this over to the dryer. And we can't speed up time either. I don't know if you noticed. No ability to fast forward, so we'll be crossing our fingers that Dean cuts all the boring parts. Alright. Now that our clothes are drying, I need to see if I could find something to hold some water in. So we're gonna swing next door and see if there's any bottles we can handle here. Couple of vehicles as well, but no keys. We have a dead body all the way over here already. 1 Zed, we don't use the axe. Okay, this guy, we use the axe. This man fought for his life. And while I respect it, oh, we have boarded up windows? Okay, we may be moving safe houses just next door. A safe house at least gives the story that there may be useful supplies, maybe even ammunition, because one thing I didn't realize is we actually don't have any ammo for our shotgun. Oop, I hear something. Here. Yep. Ooh. This might be loaded with zombies. There's multiple doors making noise, causing Ollie here to back up. Ah! Holy crap. There was literally an empty water bottle in the trunk of this vehicle. Nothing. Locked, rather. Actually, we can see if the door... driver's side door is open. There we go. Engine's busted. Ooh, ooh. We'll take the key. This thing's broken, but doesn't mean we can't repair it at some point. That's kind of what we do. Alright, some fishing line in here. No key in the ignition. That's fine. Let's go. We've got the key to that one, but honestly, more importantly, we've got a water bottle. What's in here? While our clothes dry, let's just go ahead and sit on the ground and read a little bit, shall we? Alright, clothes are finished. Oh, those are old jeans, actually. So we want to actually keep our police trooper pants on. They have a bit more defense, I think. Actually, our jeans have a better defense. So let's actually go ahead and wear the jeans instead of the police trooper pants. We'll be like an off-duty officer. We want that bulletproof vest. Oh, baby, do we. I wonder if that'll do much for our weight. And I don't know what else to do, but having that, honestly, having a bulletproof vest on is so nice. Let's leave our gun here for now. As much as I would like to be carrying it around with me, without ammo, there's just no need. We could saw it off and have a sawed off, but nah, not for now. Yeah, there's a lot to love where we're at, but we just can't take it all. So I'm just gonna close this. And I kind of want to do a little bit of an inspection of the road. If we're going to be spending at least some time here, calling this place our temporary home, let's ensure that we're at least somewhat safe. I am very curious where the Zeds in here are making noise. Okay, we have an open window, and Ollie does contemplate his life decisions at this point. Closet, for sure. I hate that that window is boarded. I can hear. Oh, yep. Okay. We got like a pack of Zeds moving, coming from down that road there, so let's push you over. And let's start moving again. Mostly because I don't know, yeah, where these guys are going, and I can't risk them being over here, which is exactly where they're deciding it's time to camp out, apparently. Alright. This guy's got a nice reflective vest. But my man has to hit the ground. Beautiful. 2 over here. Still love that that trick works. The whiff of the axe. One more. Okay. We have to, and that's the other thing too. If we're going to cause and call a place home, which seems to be what Ollie wants to do, at least for now, especially as the sun is starting to go down, then we need to ensure that the place is safe. And I didn't even think to look down here. Now I'm curious. Let's go in here real quick. Is this going to be as well stocked as ours? No generator. The generator genuinely might have still been an amazing find for us. First aid for beginners is another incredibly good find. Ah, wow. I'm mostly saying wow because very rarely do we have a start in a normal kind of settings like this where like zombies are pretty prevalent everywhere. Oh my fucking god. Where we have minimal threat. God, that jump scare music is real good. They did a real great job with that. Ooh. That, I'm afraid that's gonna get my ass killed, dude. That is dangerous. Like a fire in a nursing home. Ooh. Tense music. We're hungry. We'll have the rest of our pork chop. Takes a moment to take a breath. Shoveling what food he can in his mouth and checking his corners. Well fed now. We're ready to move in. I do hear pained breathing. The other danger is keeping these houses and keep opening these houses. We'll have an alarm in one of them. Which is why you always see me open a window and step back. If an alarm goes off, we're in trouble. Dude, I'm so nervous opening closets now because that jump scare music. What I'm really hoping to come across in the short term is simply a backpack. All right, we're gonna do upstairs what we always do. Make some noise. The bathroom zombie jump scare is now something I'm genuinely for real nervous about. Okay. No noises. No zombie thuds. Anything, any bags? It's really what I'm looking for right now. I just need some sort of bag. With all the treasures that we have, I'm surprised there's like no bags. Now I know we had that backpack on that Zed we could go back for, but that just sounds like a terrible idea. I think we can make ourselves a bag with like a stick and a sheet. Yeah, we're gonna drop this for now. Fitness contraption? It weighs 20 pounds. No, thank you. Kids room. With boxes? I was saying maybe they were in the middle of moving, so I'm not sure if we're likely to come across a bag at all. But this house is good, and for an emergency like scenario where we might need to just get the fuck out, we could always come down here. Seems to be a lot less zombies happening down here too. Yeah, let's close the window actually. Yeah, let's finish cleaning up the backyard. These guys are putting up a fight. All right, let's head back. It's getting late. I want to see what the safe house is looking like. Has anybody come out? Have windows been broken? I mean, they probably got a long way to go. I think that's actually down one now. And let's just quickly look down here. No pen either, which I'd love to have, so I could start writing on the map. Ma'am? Sir? Nothing. Alright. Ollie's feeling relatively content with his moves here. Our axe skill got a long way to go. But we've got some decent starting stats, and 3 mechanics is going to prove valuable later on. Hopefully. Quickly skirting by a house that has eerie noises coming from it, growing distant as he continues down his street. Ollie takes a sigh of relief knowing he'll likely, at the very least tonight, be safe. We should be able to lock this thing from the inside. And we'll do that. I like how there's just money on the ground. Maybe somebody in some will you know, use money in some multiplayer mode. But we also wanna hit the lights. Let's make it as dark as possible in here. Make sure all curtains are closed where they can be. And really just buy ourselves as much possibility of staying silent as we can. The downside, the bad thing rather, would be if a zombie showed up overnight and we'd have to leave some of our police belongings here. I'd really like to avoid that if possible. I'd really like to keep everything we have. Well, with a weapon in hand, a pretty decent place to call home for the night, and silence finally surrounding him, Ollie Bao is finally going to close his eyes for a little while. But while the past few weeks have been pure chaos, on this night, he will enjoy his peace and quiet.